Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over potentially a secret rocket event so you can remove frustration from those shadow Pokemon. But not only that, we may be seeing the return of Apex Lugia. We'll see. We're going to take a look at something that will kind of maybe show us that could be potentially what is happening here. That, or just simply the Shadow Lugia returning to raids, so you can get yourself a shiny Shadow. We'll go over that here in just a second. But with that said, folks, if you can give this video a thumbs up, show me a little support, that'd be much appreciated. Now, we also have another issue here, and that is going to be the fact that TMs are a little bit scarce. Not only that, you can bounce back between several moves if a Pokemon has a big enough move pool, even if it has just, let's say, 4 moves, right? And you keep bouncing back between the 2. You've already bought the second move for your Pokemon, so you have 3 moves there, including the quick move, and it just keeps bouncing back between the 2. And you literally need just that one move, and you use like 10 or 11 TMs, and you still don't get it. Isn't that awesome? We're going to be talking about that in this video because, well, when it comes down to these shadow events, or at least these Team Rocket events, you do need those TMs to remove frustration. All right, so with that said, though, let's go ahead and get into this. From Pokeminers, looks like we're going to be seeing some sort of a rocket event going down here. Now, it's not like some sort of a big mystery. We did see the Shadow Lugia in the trailer, in which we're going to be taking a look at that here in just a second. And then we're going to go through my Shadow Pokemon and just talk about which ones are my favorite and things that I've powered up, XL, Shadow, and all that good stuff. And then we'll get into the TMs. Now, here's the thing. Whenever I don't record it and I'm trying to just find a move really quick, or at least just switch the move on my Pokemon, I could go through so many TMs, but the second I turn on the damn camera to record it, it seemingly just does it better. I have no idea. Maybe you just should start recording your screen so you can get the damn move quicker. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start that video off right about now. So in the trailer, we're going to slow it down. Take a look at this Lugia. You see the electricity around it. That only happens when you have the Apex, or if you're Shadow Mewtwo. That's just another thing. But as you can see here, we do have the sparks and electricity roaming around it, as well as that special background on it. So that is going to be the Apex. Are we going to see a return of that? Maybe. Some people simply don't even have that. Now, the difference between the Apex and the regular Shadow Lugia is going to be the fact that the Aeroblast is going to be plus. Now, on the Shadow, it's going to be plus. When you purify it, it's going to be plus plus. So what plus means? It's doing more damage than it typically would do on a regular Shadow Lugia or a regular Lugia itself. It's just a stronger move. Now, we also have this for Ho-Oh as well, for the Sacred Fire. And again, if you purify it, it will become plus plus and it does more damage. Now, this does not apply to Go Battle League. It will apply to battling raids and or attacking raid bosses and whatever, like things like that, but it does not work in Go Battle League, okay? And you're almost better off just keeping it Shadow because it just does more damage that way. Unless you have, I don't know, something that's close to 100, in which case you should still keep it a Shadow, but it does look pretty badass when you purify it, and having 100, I guess you can do your thing, but I personally would not do that. All right, now as you can see my inventory here, these are all going to be my good IV Shadows. All right, well, at least the 3-star ones there. Now we're just taking a look at my most recent ones. I have a few saved up, to be honest with you. I need to transfer some of these. No, I'm not going to TM away frustration on all of these. I don't know why I'm keeping them. I think I was holding on to them for potentially like some sort of a task where you need to purify a Pokemon. But yeah, some of these need to get the hell out of here because they're an absolute waste of space here. Moving down on my list, I do have, and I mean, I'm a Shadow fan here. This Rhyperior, or should I say Rhydon, I don't want to evolve it because I really like Rhydon. And as much as Rhyperior Shadow is going to be doing me so much, it's going to help me so much, right? I just don't want to do it quite yet. We're just going to go ahead and keep it there for now, and it's an amazing IV. As you can see, I am loaded up with tons of Shadow Pokemon, including that Garchomp. Oh my goodness. And I have a better IV that I'm currently working on that I did get from the event that we had a while back. Now, these are going to be my maxed out and XL Shadow Pokemon, so you can just go ahead and see what I've invested in here. I mean, all pretty much top tier things that are absolutely worth investing in. Essentially, you take the best of what we already have and then in their shadow form, okay? They're just going to be doing that much better. As you can see here, Gramble 98. Wow, look at that. Isn't that a prize? And then we do have this Meganium here that I rarely use, which is amazing. And this 98 Shadow Victory Bell as well. That was a prize. And then, of course, I do have my maxed out Lugia, which is not going to be the whole Apex. It's just the regular one, unfortunately. But oh well. And we have a ton. We've invested millions and millions of Stardust in these Shadow Pokemon because they're so worth it. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and hop into the TM. Well, speaking of nothing, let's go ahead and do the TM thing. So Hydro Pump, 1 TM. We're going to look for Fly, 2 TMs. And let's see what we get this time. Hydro Pump again. But now what are we going to see this time? Fire Blast. Okay, maybe we get Fly this time. There we go. That wasn't so bad, to be honest. Technically it was, but sometimes I've sat there and wasted at least 12 or more, literally bouncing back between 2 freaking moves. Now again, I turned on the damn camera and it just started kind of working faster. Now let me tell you this, when the move, or at least when we were able to TM away the new moves for this season, starting on the 3rd for Go Battle League, I used about 55 or so TMs on 5 Pokemon. 55 TMs to get the right move. They are all have a secondary move. I guess you can call it a 3rd move. I call it second because it's a second charge move. And it took me that long, 55. Now I'm loaded on TMs. There was a time a couple of months back where I was really low because I transferred them and I thought that would get them right back. But apparently Niantic wanted to nerf it, so I was stuck with nothing for a while. So now I'm not transferring any more TMs. I will maybe transfer the quick TMs, a couple, because I'm sitting at like 300 something. I'll transfer those once in a while. But otherwise, you hold on to those charged TMs, okay? And do not waste an elite TM. Now, again, another example, I was like, you know what? I'm going to record it. I'm going to record it and see, just show everybody what we're all going through, because I'm in the same boat here as far as using all these TMs. Of course, we all are. But again, it worked really fast and I got the move I wanted immediately. So I'm going to go for Swift on this Ursa Ring here. I'm just taking a look here, kind of just filling up the situation, showing you what's going on. Okay, let's get to TMing here. What are we waiting for? Okay. I should have sped that up or cut it out. All right, close combat and play rough. All right, so I'm kind of deciding what I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and just go with the close combat, keep the play rough. So we get Trailblaze and then Swift. That was not bad at all. That was 2 TMs, but it typically takes a lot longer. Of course, I had to get all the good examples for when I was trying to give you the example of, oh my gosh, look how horrible this is, and it's just working right away, right? So we're going on this. You're going to go for the Thunder Punch, and I do believe I get it right now. Of course we do. Typically, I would have had to run through at least 8 charge TMs to get that move. Now, Hypno has a massive move pool, and again, damn, the camera's on, so it's like, oh, he's recording, make it happen. Ice Punch. Psychic, we're going for Fire Punch here, I think. Fire Punch, took me 3. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, if you have a screen recorder, turn that son of a gun on. I'm joking, of course. This is all a joke. I don't believe in this. Turn on your camera, you're gonna get your move. Just a joke, but do it, okay? Now taking a look at my top Shadow Pokemon, as you can see here, all great investments. I did just recently max out my Shadow Metagross there. And damn worth the investment for sure. Shadow Mamoswine, absolutely amazing. Everything I have here, Shadow Excadrill, I've been loving that in Master League as well as in the raids. Definitely worth my investment. Not gonna max out that Shadow Swampert. Some of these things are gonna be, I'm gonna stop at 40. They're just not worth the investment. They could be, but I'm just gonna hold off on that because you never know if you can get a better one, or even the Megas. I'm just going to use the Mega, and I'll just use that level 40 Shadow. It's going to do perfectly fine. I'm not trying to invest all those XL candies and Stardust for every single one of these here. But yeah, folks, we're going to be getting a Rocket event here. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing Shadow Apex Lugia making a return. That's not going to be in raids. That will be for you to do through some sort of a special research task that I would assume that's just going to be free. And, well, I would hope so. I would assume they're just going to give it to you. It's just going to be time gated and kind of slow and try to get to, right? But yeah, there you have it, folks. Just wanted to drop you that information so you are aware what's going on, and so you can start saving up some of those charge TMs for this Rocket event so you can remove frustration on some of these things that we get out here. All right, so there you go, folks. If you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up. I also have some more news to go over in my next video, so make sure you have notifications on. And another thing, I've been seeing a lot of comments with you telling me that you have notifications on. You've been subscribed for a while, and you're still not getting my videos pushed to your notifications. Well, here's the thing. YouTube is screwing me over. For one, they've been doing that. They kind of regulate how much you try to make and how many views you get and stuff like that. But another thing you need to do for those notifications is there are two options, which I personally think it's the most ridiculous thing ever. So there's going to be a notification once you've subscribed to get some videos or all videos. You have to click all videos, okay? And it's as simple as that. Personally, I get notifications for the videos where I have all notifications on, and it seems to be working pretty fine. So maybe give that a shot, okay? Again, if it doesn't work for you and it doesn't push my videos even with those notifications on, make sure you do check in here so you can see my videos, okay? Really do appreciate you. And again, I do have a link below for these level 50 jackets by the Trainer Gear. Absolutely amazing quality. Use code AK15 to get a very hefty discount, and these are going to be discontinued soon, so make sure you do get them. I mean, these are some high quality stuff here, but when you buy this thing, solid stuff for sure. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.